and welcome to What's in this week's Oban Times with me, Fiona Scott.
Me, Kathy Griffiths.
And me, Alice Butcher.
Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. So we haven't spoke this week because we've all been so busy. Kathy, what have you been up to?
Okay, so some of the stories I've been working on are the folks out at Taynuilt are having problems with their post. Well, they would be having problems with the post if they're actually getting it, but they're not. It's a bit of a second-class service going on is what I'm being told. I think the problem stems from Royal Mail now taking its sorting office duties away from the Taynuilt post office, but they're also doing the same at Dalmally, which means posters are going to have to go all the way into Oban to do that, to go all the way back out to those areas with the post. There's all sorts of stuff going on there. We're trying to get to the bottom of that. So read the stories and hear what people are saying. One guy actually stalked out his local post box, waiting for the postie to come so he could try and find out, from the source what exactly was going on, but he didn't have much luck there. So follow that story. The other one is to mention to people who are really, really fond of Ganavan and want to protect it from the future threat of possibly more housing going up. There is still time for a change. Argyll and Bute Council can still make the decision to take Ganavan out of the local development plan as a potential development area. They can still do that. There's reluctance from officials to do that because it means that the whole thing would have to go out to consultation again for the whole of the Argyll and Bute area if that happened. But nevertheless, people can still lobby, get in touch with your local councillors and tell them your feelings about Ganavan if you want it taken out of the LDP. There is still time. The meeting's not till June. There we go. That's me. I'm so busy.
Ellis, what have you got on?
Well, I've got a front page story this week, and it's one of those that comes along every so often and really gets you in the heart, I think. This is a story about a young lass called Megan Bailey. Megan's only 22. Megan worked at Calmac and she was described as having a smile that lit up the room. She was a really big part of the Calmac family, quite a joker. And but sadly, in May of 2020, she attempted to take her own life. Now, she's on the road to recovery. It's going to be a long, slow road. But as a sign of how good her colleagues are and how close-knit the Calmac family is, they're launching a big fundraising drive to raise some money for the Scottish Association for Mental Health. There was no outward sign that Megan was feeling the way she was. She was quite a character. One of the guys at Calmac said she'd only been on the boat for a week and she was already running the ship. It's a lovely, lovely story about somebody's fight back. And I would appeal to anyone out there that cares about the issue of mental health to pick up a copy of the Oban Times this week and support the campaign.
Yeah, do that. It's a good cause and well done to the whole of the Calmac crew. Yes, I've been back on the sports pages this week, and I've been speaking to Robert MacIntyre before he jetted off to America for what could arguably be the biggest 2 months of his golfing career to date. Providing Bob stays in the top 50, he will play 5 tournaments in the space of 7 weeks out in America, hopefully ending with an appearance at the US Masters in Augusta in April. So Bob's currently 43rd on the world ranking table, and he is predicted to maintain his position as he goes head-to-head with some of golf's giants. So, yeah, good luck with that, Bob, and I'm sure everybody in Oban will be following his progress out there. Also in sport, Oban Lorne RFC coach Andrew Johnston has been fundraising once again for Duddy Weir's M&D charity. And this time he's roped his whole family in, so you can find out what they've all been up to in this week's sports pages. And there's also a health tip from Lorne Healthy Options lead fitness advisor Rob Graham. So we're busy on sport this week. But to read all this week's stories, pick up a copy of the OT from supermarkets, essential local stores and petrol stations. And because we're all trying to stay at home as much as we can at the moment, why not subscribe online and get access to all our stories, as well as the page-turning digital edition. Here at the Oban Times, we're always happy to hear from you, so stay in touch, tell us your stories and share your photos. You can contact us by calling 01631 568 000 or by emailing editor@obantimes.co.uk. You can also message us on Facebook. So for now, it's goodbye for me, Fiona Scott.
And goodbye from me, Kathie Griffiths.
And goodbye from me, Ellis Butcher.
Bye.
Bye.
Hey, 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 hey.